Good afternoon, guys. I have come to this Mudiali petrol pump, that is Auto Care, where I will do the basic service of my Honda City, and I have brought the car here, and they will do the oil change, filter change, and before changing the oil I am going for an oil flush, because since the car has done 55 to 60,000 kilometers, so I don't know what sort of oil he has used. So I am going for an oil flush and go for a fully synthetic oil. अभी 11:30. So it's 11:30. Around 15 minutes will be required to idle the engine with this particular chemical, and then we'll drain the oil. By that time the staffs were already busy with the brake pads, so they have opened the rear brake drum, and the shoes are in still good condition. There is enough pad left, and the drums will be grinded with the help of an emery paper and finally fitted back to the car. And the wheel bearings have also been checked. Now I come to the front suspension. We'll check all the boots links if they are in perfect order. If there is any link from the struts, it's absolutely dry and working fine. I will specially check the stabilizer link bars. Normally they develop a play after a long time, but here they are still in good condition. We will also check the front brake pads. By this time the service guy has started removing the back cover of the car. Here you see the front brake pads have enough thickness, so no replacement is necessary. I am also inspect the underneath of the car if there are any abnormalities. You can see the stabilizer link is being opened to check the play. Here it's absolutely sticky and no rubber linings have ruptured, so it will be fitted back. No replacement is necessary. We have stopped the engine and he's draining the engine oil. It's 17 mm bolt. I could have done it myself, but it's difficult as the car is too low and you need to remove the engine cover. The engine oil has become too black. The filter should be removed, and I have procured a genuine Honda filter. So the new filter is being fitted after cleaning the surface around the filter. So this is the condition of the old filter, and see the engine oil also. It has become totally black and full of sludge. I am using Gulf Ultra Synth 0W20. This is fully synthetic oil, and I will add 3.5 liters full. Although Honda recommends 3.7, it will do the job. Now we'll change the air filter. The air filter has become very dirty and it's absolutely clogged. My advice is to always change the air filter as per manufacturer's periodic interval. Even if you find that the filter looks white, but internal clog takes place due to obsolescence. As the filter gets older, its filtration power is drastically reduced. So if you have a old and dirty filter, you will get reduced fuel economy, you will suffer an poor acceleration, and the proper air fuel mixture will not take place, and this will result in higher fuel consumption. So always change the air filter when you are servicing your car. That is recommended. and it will be more frequent if you drive in a very severely dusty conditions. Next part will be checking the front suspension. If there is any play, we'll check the lower arm play with the help of a lever, and we'll check if there is any play. In fact, the left side lower arm has become a little bit weak as there is little bit of play and the bush needs to be replaced, or you need to replace the lower arm. Since both should be replaced at a time, I gave up the idea at this time. I will do it later. And here also I am checking the stabilizer links if there is any play. By that time the guy is fitting the engine cover. So all this rest of the ball joints, your steering tie rods are in okay condition, so they don't need any replacement or any repair at this moment. Once the engine oil and filter removal procedure is over, you need to reinstall the engine cover back to its position. Proper care should be taken so that all the screws and clips are fitted perfectly. Otherwise it will result in a dropping while you are driving the car. We are also grinding the front brake pads and fitting them. I did not grease the caliper pins as caliper grease was not available with this particular service center, so I will do it myself. So that will be another video for you. So all the brake pads are being fitted back to the car. So the brake servicing part is over by this time. And also the engine cover has been fitted perfectly. So that brings to our next step. Now we'll check all the spark plugs. Since the car has run 55,000 kilometers, we'll check the spark plug at this moment. For this moment I will clean the plugs and reinstall back to the car. Remember, these are all iridium spark plugs, so you should not touch the tip. You just clean the sides and finally clean it with the help of a throttle cleaner to clean all the debris and reinstall back to the car. So like this we have cleaned all the spark plugs and it will be reinstalled. You can see how clean it has become, and there is enough tip so that it can be reused. No need of replacement at this moment. And finally the clutch bleeding, as the clutch feels little bit harder, so we are bleeding the clutch slave cylinder so that the pedal gets a little bit softer. The clutch requires overhauling, so since already a good amount have been spent, so for the time being I am dropping the idea of clutch replacement. So that will be another video for you. So the entire job was done within 2 hours and everything was taken care of, and I made a list of the jobs that will be required immediately within few days or within few weeks, and the entire job was completed within 2 hours. So let's see what are the things have been done. Finally the job has been completed. I have changed the engine oil, I have topped up the coolant, and all the brakes has been serviced, air filter has been changed, and the spark plugs cleaned. Only 3 jobs needs immediate attention. One is the brake master cylinder is leaking, so that needs to be replaced, and another job is there, the clutch has become little bit harder. Perhaps the last owner has driven riding on the clutch, because a clutch should survive at least 70 to 80,000 kilometers. And left side lower arm has become weak. There is a play in the lower arm, So these jobs needs immediate attention, otherwise the entire car is in perfect condition, and after the service the acceleration and pickup has increased considerably, and I did it at a fraction of a cost of Honda service center. So if you are interested, you can contact me. I can give you the number of this particular workshop. So hope you have liked the video, and please do comment and subscribe. Thank you very much and goodbye.
কি হয়েছে?